this is pack 2. Since I won last pack, I will get to
go first. This is Mine's Better. We're doing 2019. I'm Patrick.
And this is Thomas.
For those of you who don't know what the game is, we're going to open our packs one at a time, compare these cards, and decide whose is better based on, just our own biases of what we think cards should work. Before we go on, we want to do a quick shout out, like we're going to do every episode, to Red Castle Games. They're located at 604 Southeast Foster. They're where we bought this beautiful playmat. They're the room.
Bought the packs. We're renting the room.
Yeah, they're an awesome store. They're really friendly. They're all inclusive. They don't care if you're about your skin color or who you like to share your skin with. And my favorite part about them is that they have awesome prizes and giveaways. We're actually able to rent this whole room and get all of this stuff because we won a pretty significant prize package from them, and we thought we'd give them a good shout out for it. So let's move on to the round. Thomas won last time, so he gets to go first this round.
I have Scholar of Stars. When it enters the battlefield, if you control an artifact, draw a card. It costs 3 and a blue, and it's a human artificer. It's a 2/3.
All right, and I got Loxodon Linebreaker. It is a vanilla 3/2 for 2 and a white. It's an elephant soldier. Mine might be cheaper, but I think yours is better.
Yeah,
yours
it has a play effect, and it's just a really good effect.
And and here's the other thing. You play this, you draw a card, and you have a body. That is never bad. Yeah, you gotta jump through some hoops to get there, but they're not hard hoops to jump through.
Yeah.
Still, I wouldn't be unhappy to take a Loxodon Linebreaker. It's gonna go in any deck.
Since I won, I have Tormenting Voice. It costs 2 and 1 and a red. It's a sorcery. It has an additional cost to discard a card, and you draw 2 cards.
So that's not too bad. Yours is better, though. I got my Bane and yours, Frilled Sea Serpent.
And we were just talking about how cruddy this was.
Yeah, it costs 4 and 2 blue. It's a 4/6. But for 5 and 2 blue, you can make it unblockable.
Which is good in, Commander, but...
Well, I mean, at the end of a really long game.
Yeah.
A blue deck could use one of these to win the game.
Yeah.
Eventually.
I would first pick this so far.
Yeah, I don't... the big problem with this guy is, he just costs a lot of mana all around to do not a lot of stuff. If this costs 4, that might even be more reasonable to me.
Yeah.
But as it is...
2 and 2.
Yeah, as it is, just not a fan.
I got Dwarven Pilot
Priest.
It costs 3 and a white. It's a Dwarven Cleric. It says when it enters the battlefield, you gain a life for each creature you control. And it's a 2/4.
So at the very least, it's a 2/4 for the game for 4 that gains you a life. At the very least, I got Trumpet Blast. It costs 2 and a red, and it says attacking creatures get +2/+0 until end of turn. Here's the thing: I think mine is better.
Yeah,
but I think yours is better. I think you actually win. But I think most of the time I would pick this.
That's mentally better, but this is actually better.
Yeah, between these two, pick that over that every time.
Yeah.
Every time.
But I think it's better than
most of the time, especially in this environment where red-white is really strong, not a bad card. I'd still take a creature over it. You always take a creature over a pup because creatures make the game move forward.
Ooh, I got one of everyone's favorites, Green Spider. It's called Giant Spider. It's a 3 and 1 green. As reach, and it's a 2/4.
And what's reach do?
Reach can block creatures with flying.
Okay, cool. And I got, it's like the inverse of your cards in a lot of ways. It's a 2-headed zombie. It costs 3 and a black. It's a 4/2 with menace. Menace means this creature can't be blocked except by 2 or more creatures. So he's just like, I'm so scary. Look at me. There's 2 of our heads. And it makes it harder to block him. So,
I think mine can take care of evasion.
But mine has evasion. Are they tied or?
I think it's a tie.
I think here's the thing. I honestly think Giant Spider is better.
Yeah.
The main reason I think so though is it's been around forever.
Yeah.
This was from Alpha. Anytime something is from the first of Magic and it's been in something like every core set except 2, it's a good card. 2-headed zombie is all right. But if these were the only two I had to pick from, I think I'd pick Giant Spider. I think you win.
Yeah.
God, why do I let you win? Is Two-Headed Giant better than Lockstone Warbreaker, do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's got the menace. Zombies got some use. Yeah.
I like it better than Priest just because of the life evasion.
Yeah.
I got Doom Dissenter. It costs 1 and a black. When it dies, create a 2/2 black zombie creature token. It's a 1/1 human.
Ooh. I got Elvish Rejuvenator. For 2 and a green, you get an Elf Druid 1/1 that when it enters the battlefield, look at the top 5 cards of your library, and you may put a card from among them onto the battlefield tapped, and the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. Mine's better. Mine's better because it's got card advantage and a body, and it's ramp. To me, ramp is card advantage. I know not everyone sees it that way, but to me, you take out a percentage of a card, right? So if you take out a land, that means you've taken out like a fourth of a card from your deck, basically, right? This guy is good in that sack deck, and the fact that he comes back is good, but I think between the two, talk me out of it, but I just think objectively mine is better.
I like mine's better because it's a body and then dies for a bigger body. But I like yours more because of the ramp.
Slash card advantage, slash...
It could go in any deck.
Yeah.
Could even go in the old dinosaur decks.
Yeah.
And it's that good to do that.
Okay, so mine's better in Elvish Rejuvenator. And by the way, if you disagree with us, go ahead and put it in the comments below. If you're like, hey, I totally agree with you, and you didn't even think of this, put that there too. If you say something that a jerk would say, we're just going to delete your comment. Like, that's how we roll. But I won that one, finally. I think I'm about to win this next round too. You know why? I got Lich's Caress. That's right, Lich's. I caress. It is 3 and a 2 black. It says destroy target creature, and it's a sorcery. And you gain 3 life. Nobody cares about that. And the 3 life matters in the life gain deck, but it's these 3 words that you want to really care about. Destroy target creature.
I have
Vashino
Pyromancer. It costs 1 red and 1 of any color. It's a Vashino Wizard. It's a 2/1. When it enters the battlefield, deals 2 damage to target creature. To player or planeswalker.
Mine's better.
Yeah.
Mine's better. Because yours is a creature. If mine can kill yours, mine wins. Although that is really good, like in the aggro deck, especially the red and white aggro deck. This guy is just like amazing. There are so many times you'll see somebody play him, give him haste and attack, and they're like, "Hey, it's turn 2. You just took 4 damage. Good luck playing Magic."
Yeah.
I'm not going to win this round though. I don't think. I got Manalith.
Ooh.
It's a 3 mana artifact that says tap, add 1 mana of any color.
That's not bad.
It's not bad. It can go in literally any deck, and it helps splash things.
I have Salvager Secrets. It costs 3 and 2 blue. When it enters the battle, it's a Merfolk Wizard, and it's a 2/2. When it enters the battlefield, return target instant or sorcery from your graveyard to your hand.
Yours is better.
Yeah. I would first pick that.
Yeah, especially because you can get that Caress back. You can get the Shock. Not mine. All right, now, what's yours next one?
I got Root Snare, which sucks, but 1 and a green. It prevents all combat damage that is dealt this turn. It's pretty much just a fog. Yeah,
fog is an old card that just says pay green, prevent all damage that is dealt this turn. Turbo Fog is really prominent in Standard right now. It's basically a deck where you just say go, and then you play Fog, and you keep the opponent from doing anything, and then you mill them to death. But this isn't Standard. This is Draft, and in Draft, that card sucks. This might buy you a turn, but really it's saying you didn't lose this turn, but you die next turn. Right? And it doesn't quite compete with Take Vengeance. Take Vengeance is a sorcery for 1 and a white, and it says destroy target tapped creature. Mine is subpar removal. It's not premium removal. That creature has to be tapped. There's only one way I know of in this format to tap something without the opponent attacking you or using its abilities. That's the Starcrown Stag. But still, You can destroy a lot of creatures with this. A lot of creatures become tapped at some point. Mine's better.
Sure.
It's not better than Lich's Caress. Though. Lich's Caress is just unconditional.
Yeah.
And it can go and yeah, it's just unconditional.
Nice.
I'm not gonna win this round though, because I have Ghost Form and a sorcery that for 1 and a blue makes up to 2 target creatures can't be blocked. I say unblockable because I'm old, but up to 2 target creatures can't be blocked this turn. It does have good flavor text. The flavor text is an absolute win. Picking locks is for beginners because see, he can just like walk through the door.
I have Abnormal Endurance. It costs a black and 1 of any color. It's an instant. Until end of turn, target creature gains +2/+0 and gains whenever this creature is killed. Turns to a battlefield tapped.
Under its owner's control.
Under its owner's control.
You can't play. I can't play that on your Salvager and have it come back. I mean, that would be a pretty sweet effect, Wizards of the Coast. You should make that card. Abnormal Endurance, though.
Winner.
Yep. All right. You're supposed to say mine's better at least once. It's our catchphrase.
Okay, mine's better.
All right. Well, now let's see what your next card is, Mr. Thomas.
I have Bogus Brute.
Bogart, but I like bogus.
It's bogus.
It's totally bogus, bro.
It costs 2 in a red. It's Goblin Warrior. It has Menace. It's 2/3.
3/2.
3/2.
Yeah. I have, mine's better. It's Electrify. It costs 3 and a red, and it deals 4 damage to target creature. It's just barely better, though. This is probably one of Red's better common creatures, next to maybe the Instigator. I think that's my only other favorite. Maybe the Pyromancer, but it's got a decent-sized body, and it can block. But mine is pretty much removal, like 88% of the time. So mine's better. And I'm gonna do something people might not agree with. I'm gonna say Electrify is better than Lich's Caress.
Yeah.
It's an instant and it's splashable. This is a sorcery and it's got a bunch of upsides, but it doesn't go in every deck.
Yeah.
And you want your first pick to be as versatile as possible, unless it's such a huge bomb that you don't care. So far out of this, that's what I got. And because I won, I get to go to the next round. Ooh, this wins too, I think. Volley Veteran. Volley Veteran is 4 and a red for a 4/1 Goblin Warrior, and when it enters the battlefield, it deals damage to target creature an opponent controls equal to the number of goblins you control. And it's got great goblin flavor text too. Fill the sky with stuff! So can you beat that?
Nope, I have Thud. It costs a red, and sacrifice a creature. It deals that much damage equal to the peak creature's power to any target.
That is good. You should note for newer players, you still sacrifice the creature even if Thud gets countered. That's part of the additional cost thing. But mine's better because it's a creature, and it's a creature that might kill something else when it comes into play, which is super prominent. And you grab this early, you grab this pack 1, pick 1, guess what? You got yourself a goblin deck going. I think...
Yeah, that's worse pick.
Yeah, I think it's better than Electrify, I think. Alright, ooh! This guy's pretty interesting too. I like, he's really expensive, but he's still interesting. It's Ghastbark Twins. It is a 7/7 Trample Tree Folk for 5 and 2 green, so 7/7 for 7. And it can block an additional creature each combat. So the turn it comes out, you're like, nah, I know I was a little behind, but guess what? I'm going to eat 2 of your things. At least 1 of your big things, right? And then you attack as a 7/7 Trample. Like, that's Trimple. I don't know what Trimple is. It's very simple, similar to Trample.
Well, I have...
Beat that.
Oh, I know this is going to win. Mirror Image. It costs 2 and a blue. You may have Mirror Image enter the battlefield as a talkie, yes.
It's one of those talkie films. It's like the olden days.
As a copy of any creature you control. I think mine wins.
I don't think so.
I think it does.
Like, it's splashable. I'll give you that. And it becomes anything. I'll give you that. By turn 3, you don't have a lot of good creatures, though. So really, you gotta say this costs 5. Right? Because you want a 3-drop or a 4-drop. Right? And this guy, yeah, he costs 7. But you can't copy my guy. You can only copy your best creature.
think mine's better, but fine.
I think let's call it a tie. Why don't you, in the comments section below, decide for us? Do you think Gaspark Twins is better than Mirror Image? Do you think I'm right that like pure strength and an obvious like this is what it's going to be every time is better than build around and plan and hope? But that's not a bad plan for your first pick. So we'd love to hear from you guys in the comments below. I'm gonna go for yeah, you go first because you're gonna lose anyhow. I already saw my card. You're gonna lose.
I have Diamond Mirror. It costs 2, and
Of anything.
2 of anything. It's an artifact course, and as it enters, choose a color. Whenever you cast spells of chosen color, you gain a life. It's a 1/3.
Mine's better. It is Exclusion
God
Mage.
dang it!
Exclusion Mage is a human wizard for 2 and a blue. It's a 2/2 human. I already said that part. But when it enters the battlefield, you get a bounce. You get to return one of your opponent's creatures to their hand. So mine's better because it just it pops out to your hand. It helps you attack. What's the most important way to win Magic? Always be
combat.
Yep. It gives you a tempo advantage. I just got a creature and you just lost a creature, so I'm up a little bit. Right? It also means maybe you've got that, oops, I accidentally win by putting an aura on my creature deck. Bam. Right?
Oops, I accidentally put an aura.
Yeah. Oops, I accidentally Exclusion Mage. Now you ain't got an aura.
I think...
Let's go to...
Which one would you first pick?
For me, between those two... Honestly, I don't think other people are going to agree with it. I think it's the Diamond Mare.
Actually, no, the Mirror Image.
Oh, that's for you? That's what you want?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that. I got to remember to quit kicking the table. All right, we move to tokens and then lands and then rares.
Yep, and then... Yep.
All right, I think my token wins. It is
God
a
dang it.
4/4 angel with vigilance and flying. It's our angel. Ah. And what have you got?
I got 1/1 goblin.
You know what's great
Perfect
about
with stud.
you know what's great though is this is gonna go perfect with my resplendent angel from that first pack. All right, and now our lands. Ooh, I got a Timber Gorge.
And I got a Cinder Baron.
They both enter the battlefield tapped. Mine does red and green.
Mine does black and red.
I do think yours is better.
Yeah.
I think black and red is a little bit stronger in this format. I'll be honest. Now on to our final. I got Goreclaw, Terror of Quasima. Goreclaw. Let's just call it Goreclaw. He is a legendary creature. He's a bear. He's brr. He costs, yeah, he costs 3 and a green for a 4/3. It's not bad. Creature spells with power 4 or greater cost 2 less to cast. It's really good. Whenever he attacks, each creature you control with power 4 or greater gets +1/+1 and trample until then. So he gives you a mini overrun to guys who are already big. All right. Can you beat that?
Yeah, I can. Johnny's Last Stand. This does a lot of stuff. When it enters...
It's an enchantment for 2 and 2 light.
Whenever a creature or planeswalker you control dies, you may sacrifice this, and if you do, create a 4/4
Avatar.
white avatar creature token with flying. Whenever a spell or ability an opponent controls causes you discard this card, if you control planes,
Big if.
yeah, totally. If
Yeah, all right.
create a 4/4 white avatar token with flying.
I know
Mine's better.
I like yours a lot. I'm not gonna say I don't.
Yeah, but yours has the overrun.
Mine's better. Mine's better because splashable, cost reduction, and combat.
Deathable.
Yeah, like he just does something at every stage. I would have a tough time choosing between this and Exclusion. Here's the thing. A lot of people don't like yours from like videos I've seen online and stuff and read. But I think it's way better because I think it's good because every time a creature dies, and what's one of the things creatures like to do besides attack?
Die.
They love to die, right? Like that's even Goreclaw here is going to die someday in combat, right? And the discard effect is really nice because oftentimes what will happen is you'll get to a point in the game where this is going to be in your hand because you've got an army and you've rather have built out your board and your opponent gets down to that mind rot, right? Or I guess that's it. Your opponent gets down to mind rot, or they think you have one card left. It's removal. They play duress, and then it's like, oh no, I just got a free 4/4 flyer. I still think mine.
Oh God, I have a 4/4 flyer.
Yeah, I still think mine's better, just because of all of that side stuff.
I don't know if Mirror Image is better or Johnny.
I feel like Last Stand is better than Mirror Image, right? Because each white deck, life gain deck, will go wide deck, aggro deck. Even the enchantment deck likes this because it's an enchantment. As far as me, like, oddly, no, I would pick Goreclaw. It's a rare. I always like to grab up a rarity because when you grab up a rarity, you know you're not going to see this card again no matter what. There is a slim, very, very slim chance that this card could come back around in some capacity, right? But I say two things being fairer or even, you grab the thing of a greater rarity.
Yeah.
How you feeling about your deck so far? I won this round, right?
No.
Did I win?
No, I did. It's because of that rare. You're not that far off.
Yeah, see, I keep not winning, but I keep not losing either. It's
Yeah.
just like when we play Magic. Are you feeling excited about your deck?
Yeah.
Alright.
I think this deck's going to turn out pretty fun.
Alright, cool.
Thank you guys for watching, and have a good rest of the day.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We'll say that in the rest of the videos too, because we know how to do this.